Hello, welcome back to part one of starting to draw a cat. Right, let me show you the basics. You need to mark up the page of the drawing you're doing. This picture here I've selected in A4. I don't know if you can see on the cam, I've actually drawn a grid onto the picture. I've used that, which I've had for about 25 years now. Like I said, blow your picture up to a nice size. It's comfortable to draw from, and what I basically do is place the grid roughly where I would like it to be, mark it up on the edges, draw it onto the page. It's easy, you can draw circles and little triangles and all sorts, that is the most basic, easy way of doing it, I find. We're all got different ways of drawing, so I place that on there, mark up the edges, draw the grid onto that, so I know where everything should be, and then I'm drawing the same size straight onto A4, so hopefully it picks it up on the cam. I've actually drawn the grid on there, placed it on there, marked up. The best way is just to get your pencil, just mark up the edges of where, hold it still, mark up the edges, and then get a ruler and draw across a few little markings straight onto there. Leaves you with little marks. You want to get rid of the little marks on the side. Let's swing this around. I don't know how shaky cam I'm now going to be. See, look, I've got the markings there, so you want to get rid of your markings on the edge. These things do get in the way later on in your drawing, especially if you've been shading and then you rub them out. Right, so we get rid of them. I'm hoping this is picking up. I need to get a little stand to put it on. Use a brush, brush it away. On the floor, even though I've just hoovered. Right, so there. So we've got that, and we've got that. So now, obviously you're going to need to mark up where everything's going to be. So I use the pencil technique. I've just called it. So 1 square, 2 square in there, so look at the eye is in that square. So your best way, it's only rough, but it seems to work. I'll cut the edge of your finger to there, make a line. So you now know the edge is going to be there. Now, don't worry about leaving marks on the page at the moment. There. So you now know the edge is going to be there. Oh, I don't see that. You know you're coming in there. Alright, so you can just mark up as much stuff as you can. Edge of the nose, it's on the next one down. You'd be surprised how easy it is to draw things in the wrong place. It looks fine. And so you walk away from the picture and go, oh, look, sometimes I know where my centre is. There, there, I know my centre is there of the nose. I'll draw the line going the other way in a minute. The edge of the nose is there. You come over here. Edge is there. Right, markings there. Right, so we come over to this eye. It's difficult knowing where to actually mark up. I'm going to go for about there. I'm going to go for there. And there. And we're actually on, well, even done it on the wrong square before. And not even been looking what I'm doing. Drawn an eye and gone, oh my god. And then we're over there. It's only very small. Just do that one without measuring really. It's a small mark. So you know, if you're doing it for yourself, it's not as important to do this. If you're drawing a picture of someone else, you want to get everything as good as possible. So, you know, you're drawing for someone. Right, so we've done that. Now, if we swivel around this way, what we can do is then mark that there to that there. Mark it up on there. And then we get that there. go for about there. Top of that. Put that there. Oh. See that, now we've got a box where we know the eye is actually going. That's a tiny little mark there. We're only looking at that. There. There. And the bottom of the eye is going to be there. There. Lots of theirs, but it's working. And there. So you know we've got the box. We swivel it around. We've got the box for both eyes. Slight marking so far from the nose. Just cute little cat. And then we want to mark just there. Sorry if my hands are a bit dirty. I was actually trying to kill myself this morning on a BMX at 47 years of age. Which was good fun actually. I'm still here, so that's good. Right, now if we mark the corner, that's the height there, and that's the height there, so we know that's the top of where the nose goes, and then we know that there is that there, and that's the corner of where the nose goes. Right, so done that. Now the next thing I normally do is just mark in where the bits are actually going. It's going roughly there, roughly going in there. The ear is coming there, across. Just remember these are only rough markings we're doing this time. The ear is roughly going there, going around the corner. Down, it's just above that there. The mark in there. Coming in here. Down there. And it comes across here. Along there. Down there. There. Always remember to check when you're doing this roughly. If you're doing it with someone, that's not gospel, that's not dead on, just double check that we're actually putting things in the right place after. Sometimes I've done these rough lines and just drawn straight into them and then gone, oh, that was a bit off. Well, it hasn't come out correct. Right, we go. You know, some people can do it without all this, but it's just so much easier with this method. I think I saw someone using it a while ago on YouTube, grid method. Someone had a protractor, they were measuring across with a protractor as well. There was a protractor? No, not protractor, oh, I don't know what it's called. We've all got different ways of doing things. I've got the paw there, I'm going to leave that front. Oh, yeah, let's draw it in roughly for the minute. Roughly get the paw drawn in. I wasn't sure where to actually put the paw in on this drawing, but I'm going to put this down there, across there, there somehow. You know, I've never actually drawn a paw like this before, so could go disastrously wrong. We're just doing this in light, we're only sketching it in there, right there. There we go. So basically we know where everything is. We know the nose roughly goes across there. We know that at that angle to those points, and then you're going to have to draw in the rest. You know, it comes down to that point there, it comes there and to there. So we can see that from what we've done. And the eye, we know the eye is going to be in these circles here. You can see there's stuff in the circles there. and squares, sorry, not circles, it, and one in there. Now what you want to do as well, just get rid of some of this stuff now on the edges, some of your lines that have gone past what you're drawing. These lines do really get in the way, so you need to clear these ASAP. There. This is awkward trying to hold the paper without moving it. Yeah, we get rid of that one. Just get rid of these lines around the edge. And then what I plan to do next on the drawing, I'm drawing my eyes. I'm not going to show that on cam. Quite handy thing to have this. So yeah, I'm drawing my eyes. I'll start on the eyes for some reason. I'll draw them in first, and then I will show you how to start the shading on there. I'll draw in the nose a little bit better. Some markings for the mouth. Shade some of this in as well. And then I will show you in my next vid how that all comes together. Cool. Thank you very much. Cheers.